Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. It's Paulie, Esther here, and today we're going to bring you another episode of Merch Corner where we talk about in real world merchandise that you can buy related to the game of Dead by Daylight. Specifically, we're going to talk about some brand new costumes for Ghostface that are coming to the real world that you'll be able to buy. But first, this is a sponsored video. It's sponsored by this amazing game called Dragon City, so we're gonna give them a little shout out right here before we get started. Dragon City is a game that's free to play. You can build your city and fill it full of dragons on the floating islands in the sky. There are hundreds of different dragons to collect, and they all get logged in your dragon book. You can breed 2 dragons to get new ones. Watch here as I breed Bonzo and Loach. And now I'm feeding my dragon Coco to make them big and strong and ready for battle. There are different PvP modes, and you can fight in real time against your friends. Ha! Lava balls for the win! Victory, baby! Let's go! Lots of your favorite YouTubers can be found right here in Dragon City with their own custom dragons, such as Mr. Beast, Dream, Laser Beam, and many, many others. There are new events every week to discover which lead to new adventures. For example, this past weekend, I got a chocolate bunny for Easter. Click my link in the description and you'll get special free rewards, which include 15,000 food, 30,000 gold, and the rare Fire Knight dragon. Make sure your game is up to date and you have the latest version, otherwise you won't get the reward. Dragon City is free to play and available on both the Android and iOS platforms, but you can also play it on PC through the Windows Store or download it through the Amazon App Store. So check out Dragon City today. Thanks to Dragon City for that sponsorship. Make sure you check them out. Now back to the video at hand. You've heard me talk many times about how the company Fun World are actually the ones who own the intellectual property rights for the mask for Ghostface. It's completely separate from the movie studio Scream. Fun World is a novelty and Halloween costume company. They own the rights to that mask, and that is who Dead by Daylight has dealt with to bring Ghostface into the fog, into the game of Dead by Daylight, not the movie studio. So when Dead by Daylight licenses one of these characters, an intellectual property that's owned by another company, such as Michael Myers from Halloween or Freddy Krueger from The Nightmare on Elm Street, they have to pay money to those companies for the rights to put their characters in the video game. And nothing really goes back to those companies except for money. Now, the situation here with Fun World has been very different. Instead of one-way streets, this has been a two-way street relationship. By all accounts, Fun World have been amazing to deal with, and they've actually shown interest in taking the things that Dead by Daylight has done with Ghostface and bringing them into their own company and turning them into real-world examples of costumes to match the character Ghostface that we see in Dead by Daylight. They did it last year, if you saw my video about this, and they're doing it again this year. So let's head over to the Fun World website and see what's going on. So when we visit the Fun World website, we're greeted by Ghostface here. He's one of their top sellers as their intellectual property. And up here on the top right, you can see where it says Download Catalog. When you click that, it takes you to this here, Catalogs and Downloads, and we have the 2021 catalog available. So let's see what's in it. So downloading the catalog, we can open up this PDF file and we see here the Fun World 2020 catalog, revised version for 2021. A lot of the costumes that they had planned for last year, because of the pandemic, they didn't get made, or they're postponed or discontinued. So they have a lot of similar things, but they also have some new things in the catalog here for 2021. So if we go down to page 7, we see here the Dead by Daylight logo. Ask your sales team for details on this exciting license. This is under the licensed costume section, and we see here that the Red Hood version has been discontinued. Not sure if that ever got made, not entirely sure, but they are continuing on with the devil face as seen in Dead by Daylight. That's a pretty sharp costume. Excited to see that. And they have some new additions for 2021. So heading down to page 17 here, we see the information about the Dead by Daylight Ghostface series of skins. It has a lot of the game demographics, the ages. I guess this is information for the vendors so they can decide how popular Dead by Daylight is and decide how many costumes they want to order for their shops given that information. And then we see here we're greeted by the Viper Face costume. Now the Viper Face mask was something that existed from Fun World already, but Dead by Daylight had to come up with the rest of the outfit with this burgundy hood for Ghostface here. And you can see that this costume is going to include the mask, hooded vest, robe, belts, and glove. And they have child size and adult size. Both come with the same gear. And then, as an additional item, they have the Onyx knife, which looks really cool here. Officially licensed Viper Face accessory for Dead by Daylight. After that, it gets even better with the Scorched Ghostface. So they go into the history here that talks about the Hallowed Blight. It says, the Blight is a recurring event in the game coming every year for Halloween, called the Blight. During the Blight, cankerous plants appear around the realm. With the serum extracted out of them, a character named the Alchemist tortures the killers in experiments. This transforms them into even more gruesome monsters. The serum exaggerates the unique features of each killer. Over the last 3 years, many of the characters have got the treatment to take their original outfit and imagine how they would mutate from the Alchemist's experiments. All the Blighted outfits feature the orange color, usually incandescent. All killers also feature a syringe in their back with a unique ID per killer showing where the alchemist injected the serum. For Scorched Ghostface, it was imagined the man and the alter ego got merged into one being. The mask and shroud melted and integrated the man's flesh. It was also a chance to make the character more gory and horrible, as if the serum's acid destroyed his flesh while still keeping him alive. This is shown in the cavity in his chest, showing glowing organs. And so then it goes into here and it talks about this costume that's going to come out, the Scorched Ghostface costume, mask, hooded vest, robe, belt, gloves, and to be determined. Now, we don't actually have a in real life prototype. They have just used the model from Dead by Daylight, child size and adult size, and then they have a close-up of the mask, which I can't wait to see what it looks like in real life. But again, they're just using the model from in-game. But if this is getting made in real life, going to be sold by Fun World at costume shops around the world, I'm pretty excited. I can't wait to see what it looks like. And they also have the Scorched Ghostface knife here, and that looks really great too. So you can dress up as Scorched Ghostface for Halloween this year. So I think this relationship between Fun World and Dead by Daylight is amazing. I don't know that you often see this reciprocity between two companies where it's a two-way street, where each of them is licensing something to one another and both are benefiting from it financially. I think it's really great, and I can't wait to see what these costumes look like when Fun World puts them out, presumably this Halloween. I wonder even if there are opportunities where you can start to pre-order these items now if they are things that you're interested in. I'm pretty sure you can. So that's all I have for you today. Thanks so very much for watching, and thanks so much to Dragon City for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to check them out. Click those links down in the description below. It would mean a lot to me, and you're going to be getting those bonus items for your game, the free gold, food, and the bonus character. So make sure you check them out. Thank you so much, Dragon City. And all of you out there, don't forget to take care of each other in and out of the fog, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.